Hi, my name is Stephen Kirsting, and today I would like to share with you 7 quick and dirty Lightroom tricks that you may not be aware of. Trick number 1 is how to clone in a specific source. Let's say I want to take these 3 geese and I want to put them here. The way to go about that is take our clone tool, we'll adjust the size, and we'll paint over the geese I want as if I'm removing them. I will then take the destination, put it where I want. I will take the source and put it over the geese I want. And then I can position them to refine the image as I desire. Pretty cool. Tip 2 is how to clone over a clone spot. Let's say I want to clone out that little bit there. I'm going to move that up just a little bit. Get rid of that. You notice it just gives me the hand tool. It won't let me clone over it. Trick here is we'll hit the H key to hide the clone points, and now I can clone anywhere I want to. So I will clone that out, I will clone that out, and Lightroom does its typical thing, which sometimes I don't understand. I don't know why it chose a goose head. So I'll make the points visible again, and then I can reposition that to where I want, and we can adjust the feathering so it's less obvious. Tip 3, also relating to the clone tool. Let's say I want to clone out a small spot, such as this goose's eye. But I don't like what it chose. Now you notice it only gives me the resize. It does not give me the hand. Now, if it's a circular spot, you can resize it. If it's a painted in non-circular, it won't let you resize it. It only gives you the hand tool to move it. But if it's a circular, you can resize it and move it, but it's not giving me the option to move. So if I want to move the source, click on it, and then I can use the arrow keys to reposition it. And if I want to move the destination, I can click on it and use the arrow keys to relocate that. Tip 4 also relates to the clone tool, but in this case we're going to combine the clone tool with detail corrections, specifically noise reductions. If I want to do noise reduction, the Alt key turns the image into grayscale. But for me, that's not very useful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use visualize spots, and I'm going to turn the noise level up as high as possible, and you can see all the background noise. Whereas with it off, and the Alt key, I don't see it. So enable visualize spots, turn the level up, and then we can use luminance reduction to remove the background noise. Pretty cool. Tips 5 and 6 go together, and it is using the history brush. Now, there's no history brush in Lightroom as there is in Photoshop, but there is a way for me to use the brush to undo global adjustments that I've previously done, such as this luminance noise reduction. It's reduced the sharpness in the geese. So to do that, I'm going to pick a brush and we're going to add sharpness. I could add noise, but I'm just going to use sharpness. And we're going to make sure the size is large, feathering is minimum, flows max, and auto masking is selected. And now I'm going to make this image small enough that my brush covers all of it or nearly all of it. Now what I want to do is select with the crosshair in the center of my brush an area that represents just the geese. So I'm going to select here, and then I will move over here to make sure I get the rest of the image, and just the area with the crosshair, select that, and now we should have just selected the geese and restored the sharpness, offsetting the luminance noise reduction. So auto masking can be very cool in order to mask in fine details easily, because it's only going to select similar tones and colors. Okay, and our last tip is for combining another tool, and it is for detail. So I'm going to pick a different image, and if I wanted to say make these lines parallel, I go to lens correction and I try to adjust distortion. I've got nothing here to help me judge straight lines, but I can turn on the crop tool and cycle through the overlays till I get a grid overlay, and now I can use the grid lines to help me determine what is straight. So there you have it. 7 quick and dirty tricks in Lightroom. Until next time, I hope you have a great day.